Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And this is a very interesting article from Business Wire. The title reads, T-Mobile announces proposed offering of senior secured notes. So we all know that when the merger was officially approved and completed, that T-Mobile would get in a lot of debt. But that debt would be justified by the higher operating revenue, more profits, more customers, bigger network. Now, of course, early on with the growing pains, T-Mobile is going to have to work their way through it. There may be some network lag, network outages as they have to turn off towers for maybe a couple of days, even months, I'm hearing. And that could potentially cause the churn to spike and customers to leave. Remember now, the way the networks are built, it's data intensive. So if the data does not work, your phone turns into a paperweight because everything you use on the device now is related to some sort of throughput. Email, Instagram, even text messages, you need a certain amount of throughput. If not, text messages won't send, pictures won't go through. Same with voice calls. You need some sort of throughput to make it work without any issues. So, again, T-Mobile announces today that T-Mobile USA, its directly wholly owned subsidiary, T-Mobile USA plans to offer, subject to market and other conditions, senior secured notes in a private offering that is exempt from a registration requirements of the Securities Act of 1933 as they amended the Securities Act. T-Mobile USA intends to use the net proceeds from the offering for refinancing existing indebtedness on an ongoing basis or other general corporate purposes. So again, we've talked about it. I've talked about it with some other YouTubers. We talked about it like backstage, off air, and some have voiced their opinion that T-Mobile may be hurting. They may be cash strapped. And I think that's true to some extent. I think the reason they are cash strapped and hurting because there's not enough money in the pot to fully do what they want to do, to fully bring the vision to realization, to bring it out to the public. It's going to take more than they're spending. And I'm kind of trying to show you guys that with the tower series that I'm doing with AT&T, they're building the site, and it's going to cost them a good amount of money to build that site correctly. That means it coming with the newest equipment, all the power generators, all the AC units, everything. That's going to cost, for one single build, it's going to cost top dollar to build it. Now, with T-Mobile, they've been cutting corners. So they build a site, they'll come back at a later time to add all the other stuff that AT&T is adding all at once, like a power generator. Some sites still don't have it in El Paso. Some sites have gotten it after 2-3 years. So it's kind of interesting to see how this is all coming together. Now California is requiring to have backup generators, and I can see other cities and states saying that as well in the future. So just keep that in mind. I just felt like this article is very interesting, so I wanted to show it to you. I will leave it in the description down below so you guys can definitely check it out in its entirety. It's a very interesting and long article, but I just think the notion that T-Mobile is hurting, cash strapped, is not 100% true, but I just think they don't have enough to fully do what they want to do. So if you are new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you have been on the channel, you can go ahead and end the video now. But if you are new, also make sure to follow my Twitter. I do post videos on there as well. If there is a lag with the YouTube notifications coming out, Twitter notifications work much better. And thanks again for watching. This is Tyrone with Tech Life, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.